Nasa bahay kayo ah. Hindi ako makakita. Mabuti sinundo ako ni Brother Lee. We are having our deacons meeting and we are having a great time. Kumusta ang mga, sino yung mga mami na may shower today? One, two, dalawa lang.
Wala po isa.
Si?
Siya lang may pastor. Yung kasama ni
Oo nga, kasi yan.
Rafael.
Baka meron pa dyan. Si Sister Precious.
Precious yung dalawa nila. Sister Pinky.
Ito na ako kasi hindi pa tapos yung meeting namin doon. Congratulate Brother Rene and Sister Jen for another baby. Baby boy ba no? Baby girl. Wow. And yours is baby boy. Anong pangalan niya? What's the name of your baby brother?
Ian John.
We are thinking of the same name, Sister Precious. Kung si Sister Precious ang may baby, baby boy.
Jamie John.
So, Sister Max ka na.
Jemar John. Puro mga JJ.
Turn your Bibles please to Psalms 130. Psalms 130. It's okay, no. Psalms chapter 113. I'm reading from verse number 9. It's okay. It's okay. I thought my wife is speaking. She is prepared. This morning I was praying and said, Lord, please help my wife when she speaks this in the shower. And then, paglabas ko, she told me I'm speaking. And she's saying she will have yung mothers to stand and those things. She had some ideas. I don't know if she did it yet. Psalms 113 verse number 9. Psalms 113 verse number 9. The Bible says, He maketh the barren woman to keep house, and to be a joyful mother of children. Praise ye the Lord. He maketh the barren woman to keep house, and to be a joyful mother of children. Praise ye the Lord. Sino alam nyo na Sinong kilala nyo na Bible character na barren na nagkaroon ng children?
Sarah.
Sarah? Sino na anak ni Sarah? Si Isaac? After Isaac, sino ba? Kasi sabi dito, barren. And then, naging nanay siya ng mga anak, children. Sino ang Hannah. And the story of Hannah is found in 1 Samuel. In 1 Samuel. Sino yung mga naging anak ni Hannah? Samuel. And then, how many more kids did Hannah have? The Bible tells us in chapter 2, verse number 21, and the Lord visited Hannah so that she conceived and bare 3 sons and 2 daughters, and the child Samuel grew before the Lord. I have to be honest with you, I did not have time to prepare for this message because it's Friday morning when I was informed. But I was reading the verse of Psalms 113, verse number 9, and I thought of, just like your guess, I thought of Hannah. And then I started reading in 1 Samuel chapter 1 and 1 Samuel chapter 2. In 1 Samuel chapter 1, I see 3 kinds of mom. Merong 3 mothers dito in I know Sister Joy knows this very well because they are going through the study of women in the Bible. The first mother mentioned here is a lady by the name of Penina. Si Penina, isa ito sa dalawang asawa ni Elkanah. The other one was Hannah. Itong si Penina, talagang hindi maganda ang kanyang pag-uugali. I will not say that she is a wicked woman. I will not use that term. But she is probably, she had problem with her attitude. She had problem with her attitude because the Bible says here in verse number 6, and her adversary, this is Hannah, adversary is Penina, also provoked her sore. Also in verse number 7, the Bible says, so she provoked her. The reason was, Penina had kids, and Hannah did not have any kids, and so she would make fun of Hannah na she doesn't have any kid. But the good thing is, hindi nabanggit dito kung sino yung mga anak ni Penina. I wonder what kind of kids Penina had. Kung ganun yung pag-uugali ng nanay, ano kaya yung naging ugali ng kanyang mga anak? Hindi nabanggit yung kanilang pangalan dito. Hindi nabanggit yung pangalan ng mga anak ni Penina. And I assume that, minsan naman, meron din ng mga anak na kahit na ganun yung nanay nila, maganda pa rin yung kinalalabasan ng mga anak. Sabi nga nila, a beautiful flower can grow up even in a garbage dump. So hindi naman reason na dahil ganyan ang magulang mo na magiging ano ka naman. But I'm just wondering what kind of kids she had because of course they would notice the attitude of the mom. Na gano'n. Why would she provoke Hannah? But that's the kind of mother she was. And yung pangalawa ng nanay rito, itong una, yung pangalan ng nanay nabanggit, pero hindi nabanggit yung pangalan ng kanyang mga anak. Yung pangalawa, nabanggit yung pangalan ng mga anak, pero hindi nabanggit yung pangalan ng nanay. Sino ito? Yung mother, yung nanay ni Hophni at saka ni Phinehas. Hophni and Phinehas were the sons of, sino ka man nila? They were the sons of Eli. Eli was the priest. Sabihin na natin siya yung pastor. Pero alam nyo, hindi nabanggit yung pangalan ng kanilang name. I am wondering what happened to their mom. Maybe it's possible that their mom died when they were younger, but walang nakikitang record dito as far as the mother of Hophni and Phinehas. And you know kung ano naging result ng mga bata ito? What kind of kids Hophni and Phinehas were? Tignan nyo sa chapter 2 and verse number 12. Dito natin makikita yung importansya ng isang ina. Now the sons of Eli were sons of Bilial. They knew not the Lord. Nakakalungkot na. Yung ama nila was the priest. He is serving in the temple. Para sabihin na natin siya yung pastor, yung mga anak niya. They knew not the Lord. They were the sons of Bilial. They were very wicked. In fact, if you will read the remaining verses, yung mga offering na dinadala sa temple, basahin natin para makita natin ito. Sabi na rito sa may verse number 13, and the priest custom with the people it was, when anyone offered sacrifice, the priest servants came while the flesh was in sitting with a fleece of 3 teeth in his hand. Now, let's go to verse number 16. And if any man said unto him, let them not fail to burn the fat presently, and then take as much as they so desire, then he would answer him, nay, but thou shalt give it me now, and if not, I will take it by force. Ganon yung mga anak ni Eli. Yung mga offering na dapat dinadala sa temple, parang hinuusap nila yung mga tao. Kinukuha nila ng sapilitan yung mga dapat ay para sa Panginoon. Can you imagine those sons? And not only that, the Bible tells us here, in verses 22 to 23, Eli tried to rebuke his sons. He said, verse 22, now Eli was very old, and heard all that his sons did unto Israel, all Israel, and how they lay with women that assembled at the door of the tabernacle of the congregation. They were raping women that were going to the temple. They would lay with them. Can you imagine what kind of kids they were? Pero alam niyo kung nanonood dito, there was not a record na meron silang ina na nag-bed sa kanila. I hope you see the importance here. Their father was a very righteous man, he was a good person, but maybe he became so busy in his ministry and nobody was taking care, nobody was guiding the kids, and they turned out to be very rebellious and became very wicked young men. Until the Lord had to kill them because they were so wicked. And of course, the third mom here is Hannah. Hannah. And to me, she is a woman that was described in Psalm 113 who was barren. And the Lord made her a joyful mother of children. A joyful mother of children. And when you go home, I want you to study this. I entitled this, A Joyful Mother. First, we see here the prayer of a joyful mother. The prayer of a joyful mother. In verse number 10, Hannah prayed. Talagang pinag-pray ni Hannah na may problema siya, di ba? She had a problem. She was barren. The Bible says in verse number 2, that verse number 5 and number 6, 3 times. Especially in verse number 5 and number 6. But the Lord shut up her womb. Talagang ang Panginoon mismo ang nag-close ng ganyang sinapupunan na hindi siya magkakaroon ng anak. Okay? But you know, if it is the Lord who closed the womb, the Lord can also open it. Diba? And makita natin dito yung isang the prayer of a joyful mother. So kung wala pa kayong baby at gusto nyo magka-baby, prayer lang ang kailangan nyo. Amen? Amen, Sister Presence. In that's the right time. When you are 90, you can be a modern day Sarah. So, what would be a great example na Sister Princess had a daughter or son at an old age. But we see the prayer of a joyful mom. Not only that we see the prayer of a joyful mom, we see also the promise of a joyful mom. Alam niyo kung ano yung promise ni Hannah? Ano yung iba dito? Ano yung sabi niya sa Panginoon? Lord, if thou will give me a man child, very specific. Did you ask for a baby boy? Yun ang hiningin mo. Did you ask for a baby boy? But the Lord gave you a baby girl. The Lord knows best. Yung pangatlo siguro yun. Okay. Did you ask for a baby boy? And that's the third, right? Pangatlo din sa inyo. So, we see, makita natin not only the prayer of a joyful mom, we also see the promise of a joyful mom. Ang maganda dito kaya kasi, kay Hannah, hindi pa pinapanganak yung little baby. She was already willing to dedicate her child to the Lord. Sana ganyan tayo mga ma'am. Na we realize na yung mga baby na yan, nagdadala yung hindi sa inyo. Yan ay sa Panginoon. They are, the Bible says, heritage from the Lord. Na sana maging katulad kayo ni Hannah na meron kayong pangako sa Panginoon. Na you want the child that God has entrusted to you to be used for the glory of God. So we see the prayer of a joyful mom, we see the promise of a joyful mom, and then we see the provision for a joyful mom. We see that God answered her prayers. God answered her prayers. And again, if you're a wife, and if the Lord will choose not to give you a baby, that's best for you. God knows best. Amen. But again, this story reminds us that nothing is impossible in the Lord. God can give you a baby regardless of what the doctor says. Kahit sasabihin ko ng doktor na, ay, sis, sorry, hindi ka magkakanak. Ano pa check up kayo. If the Lord wants to give you a baby, He can give you a baby. Okay? Pwede ka man bigyan ng triple eh. Hindi lang twin, Sister Princess.
Amen.
That would be great. So, we see that God answers prayer. kung tama lang yung puso natin talagang ibibigay ng Panginoon. We see that in the Bible. But if the Lord choose not to give us a baby, He has a purpose. All we have to do is accept God's loving purpose and plan for our lives. So we see the prayer of a joyful mom, we see the promise of a joyful mom, we see the provision for a joyful mom, we also see the praise of a joyful mom. You see how thankful Hannah was in verse 8:19 when God finally gave her a son. She was just thankful to the Lord. She was just thankful to the Lord. I'm sure she was thankful not only because she had a baby, she was also thankful because of the fact that God is there, listening to her prayers and granting the request to her prayers. We should thank the Lord for our kids, but more than that, we should thank the Lord because of the Lord. Because hindi man tayo binigyan ng Panginoon ng anak. Andiyan ang Panginoon. Okay, not only yung answer, but the person who is giving us the answer. But I just have faith and I believe that if it is God's will, He will have more. Okay. By the way, do you want more after this? Okay. Kung ayaw nyo na at saka magkaroon pa kayo, I just want you to know that me and my wife, we are trying. Okay? So kung may sobra na isa, it's okay. Hopefully, we will have a son that's taller than me. If you can make the son to us and he is like Brother Ryan, wow, that would be great. But her praise, the praise of a joyful mom, the prayer of a joyful mom, the promise of a joyful mom, the provision of a joyful mom, the praise of a joyful mom, and the performance of a joyful mom. When God gave Hannah a baby, after he was weaned, anong ginawa ni Hannah? Katulad ng promise niya sa Panginoon. She brought her child to the temple and allowed God to use her son. And we know that Samuel was greatly used by God. He was, I think, the 13th judge of Israel, and she was greatly used by God. And I praise and thank the Lord for the mothers that we have here at BBC. You are a joyful mom. And once again, I'd like to congratulate you, Sister Jen, Brother Rene, and Sister Laika, Brother Ian, for another gift that God has given you. And remember that you are simply stewards of those baby. Those baby belongs to the Lord. And God expects you to teach and to train those kids for His glory and for His honor. Let's pray. Let's pray for Sister Laika and Sister Jen. Lord, we thank you this afternoon that you have given us a verse about mothers. A lady who was barren, and yet because of your goodness, you heard her prayers and you granted her heart's desire in giving her not just a son but children, and thus becoming a joyful mom. From a sorrowful mom, she became a joyful mom. Lord, we are here this afternoon to thank you for another blessing that you have given Brother Rene and Sister Jen, and for the baby, and also for the first child. We also thank you, Lord, for Brother Ian and Sister Laika, and for this new baby that you have given them. Lord, I pray that you will continue to take care of these moms and their babies. Natin sa Panginoon, hanggang may deliver nila, Panginoon, ng maayos at normal nilang mga baby. Lord, give them the strength. You know, it's very hard for them these days to go to their work and carrying the baby with them. So Lord, we ask that you will give them extra strength and extra patience and grace during the remaining days of their pregnancy period. Lord, we pray that their kids will grow up na mayroong takot sa inyong Panginoon. And tulungan nyo ang mga magulang na ito, Brother Rene and Brother Ian and Sister Jen and Sister Laika, and all the parents that are here. Help us in the loving Heavenly Father to be good, not only to be good, but to be great examples for our children. Not only to teach our kids with the words of our mouth, but also to teach our kids by our actions, by the example that we demonstrate. So thank you.